is that better? Who can even tell? Reload the thing, reload the thing. It says live. Is it actually, though? Start the thing. Is he walking back and forth smoothly? He is. It's one of the main reasons I like the stream avatars so much, is they provide a little, an actual sort of live vision of how fast the connection's going. Is it still doing anything if I move around? Looks like. Sorry about the throat. I had some absolute vanilla, which is pretty good. I like it. There's a guy on the bottle. Looks kind of like me. Country of Sweden, absolute. He's got this little. You see that? You see that? That's basically me. But he's like a film. So I'm trying to wash it down with beer as best I can. But it's Pepsi. I don't have beer. Doesn't matter. Vodka and Pepsi will do. But apologies in advance for throat clearing. Might happen fairly regularly. Alright. We're gonna try. Make sure the sound's working. It is. Let's do Dalish elves. Here's the moment of truth. Does OBS work better than... Looks like it does. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
The chantry teaches us
we've seen this several times at this point. But, yes, okay. So far, so good. Didn't have to reload the whole thing up or anything. Dalish elf. They're going to be rogue too. I feel like all elves should be rogues. City elf we already did. Country elf.
Greetings.
Oh, okay.
I have lost the spell.
How do you do?
Greetings.
Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure.
Nah.
Greetings. Oh, my spell! This isn't working.
That's the
Need
one.
something else.
That's the one. Alright, let's see. These guys don't look particularly elfin to me. That one does, I guess. Alright, very first one. Yeah, he's beat up elf. Who lives outside and has tree tattoos that are green. Can we do green? Alright, no, that's Durian's hair. Can't have two characters with the same hair. Won't be able to tell them apart. I already got face blindness with these guys. Kind of funny, but no. We gotta go full Legolas. Yeah. Okay. What color hair do elves have? Sure. Why not? Yeah, Legolasy. Yeah, scared all the time. Eye color. You won't be able to see. Doesn't really matter. Brow depth. Oh, right. Oh, that looks funny. So that. Brow height. What? Yeah, that works. Yeah. He's a sweet boy. He's just scared of the world, you know? He's got a tiny nose. He's a Christmas elf. There's two kinds of elves. There's really only two kinds of elves. There's cookie elves and Christmas elves. The cookie elves are the ones that live in the city. The Christmas elves live out on the North Pole. But the rest of the year sometimes, they're out in the woods. Yeah, a little button nose, be all weird. Nose height. Yeah, tiny face. Well, no, tiny face. Can you tell I'm probably not going to go with this one already? Bridge depth. Oh, you can make it sharp. It's got a little nose horn. Bridge width. Tiny, tiny nose. Tip width. Tip depth. Perfect. Perfect. That's our guy. Looks exactly like Orlando Bloom. Alright. Mouth. Perfect. Perfect. Excellent. Just like Orlando Bloom. Yes. Chubby cheeked little baby. Perfect. Because like a chipmunk sees. He's a wood elf, so he's half chipmunk. He steals nuts and he buries them. It's an important part of his culture. If you judge him for it. How come the desktop audio is cut out? Oh. It didn't. It was just the game taking a break from its soundtrack. That's fair. It's totally allowed to do that. Okay. Cheekbone height. Chin height. Do elves need chins? No. Well, no. They either need no chins or huge chins. What are we thinking? Better. Jaw width. Yeah. Okay, yeah, getting there. What are you thinking this? No. Like ears. Need bigger ears. Elves have the biggest ears. Except when it hides in their hair. Then I guess we need them to be just that big. Okay. Neck thickness. No. Alright. Beautiful. Beautiful. Elves were always the most attractive of Middle-earth races. Do we want to change that up at all? Yeah. I think that's better. Portrait. Oh, they're short, right? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Well, that's a bit much. Oh, hold on. What about this, though? No. Okay. Do we want to do? Did we change our minds about anything? Yeah. Yeah. Paste here. Just like Legolas. Okay. Theron Mahariel. Legolas. Perfect. He's very dexterous. He has nothing else. He wears no pants. Pants are for the weak. He lives in the woods, though. He's good at that. And oh, I need combat training to do any of this. All right. Arrow boy. Alright. Not reloading the thing. Let's see how it goes.
You were born amidst the Dalish elves, noble wanderers who refused to join the society of humans that subjugated their homeland so long ago. The Dalish travel the land in tightly knit clans, struggling to maintain their half-forgotten lore in a human world that fears and despises them. You spend your time hunting with your clanmate Tamlin in the forests, and as is sometimes the case, your quarry is not always the local wildlife.
Well, yeah, we hunt humans?
It's a Dalish!
And you three are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let us pass, Elf. You have no right to stop us.
No? We will see about that, won't we? You're just in time. I found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bandits, I swear. Please don't hurt us.
You Shemlin are pathetic. It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our homeland.
We've never done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool. You've stumbled too close to our camp. You Shems are like vermin. We can't trust you not to make mischief. What do you say, Lethalon? What should we do with him?
Lethalon? Yeah, let's ask at least.
Does it matter? Hunting or banditry, we'll need to move camp if we let them live.
Look, we didn't come here to be trouble. We just found a cave.
Yes, a cave. With ruins like I've never seen. We thought there might be,
Treasure? So you're more akin to thieves than actual bandits. So would I. I've never heard of ruins in these parts.
But I have proof. Here, we found this just inside the entrance.
This stone has carvings. Is this Elvish? Written Elvish?
There's more in the ruins. We didn't get very far in, though.
I've seen something similar on the Keeper's scrolls. And this is all you found? Why didn't you look for more?
There was a demon. It was huge with black eyes. Thank the Maker we were able to outrun it.
A demon. Where is this cave?
Just off the west, I think. There's a cave in the rock face and a huge hole just inside.
Well, do you trust them? Shall we let them go?
Nah, they know where the cave... whoop. They know where the cave is. Can't trust them.
Yes. One could expect no less from a Shem. This will not take long.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Well, shall we see if there's any truth to this story? These carvings make me curious. She might be interested in these carvings, but let's see if there's anything more before we get excited. Besides, we're already here. Now, they said it was to the west.
Fair. Alright, so we're cool. This is my boy. We get along pretty well.
Come on already, let's look for this cave. They said it was to the west.
He's the pretty one, but I'm the handsome one. It's pretty, though. It's kind of more relaxing to start than the others. And I just murdered 3 people. Well, 1.5. 1.5. What do I have? Dalish gloves, Dalish armor, Dalish boots. But you have Dalish gloves, Dalish armor, and Dalish boots. Guess there's no reason to steal your stuff. Short bow. Damage 5. Damage 6. Oh ho. Alright. That's right. How dare. It's a nice place. Hike around. Right, can't jump. Oh, there's a map. Okay, so it's... okay. So I wasn't supposed to go up here. Who dare... oh.
Right up the light.
Up through the ground. Okay. He's a wolf.
Now,
Excellent! You did it!
Wait. Maybe you got a sword. I want a sword. What the hell? Do I? Okay. Okay. Darmisu. Oh, they're cool looking too. They're like sickles. They're like a Kopesh? Is that the Egyptian one? It's sort of like a head lopper, has a little half moon thing on it.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Bro. Just... it's got a very Pacific Northwest kind of look to it. I feel like I can smell this place. And it's good. Brazilian forest. Not to be confused with Brazilian. Yeah. Elf root. That's our root, the root of our people. Sense.
this must be the cave. I don't recall seeing this before, do you? Always the careful one. Fine. But I'm not running back until I know there's something worth making a fuss over.
Yeah.
Come on, let's at least see what's there. How dangerous could it be?
Not even a little. You got thorns. Okay, okay. We got... yeah. Automatic transition. Does it keep recording?
It
Yes.
looks like the Shem was telling the truth. But these ruins look more human than elven.
Oh ho. So giant spiders. Be on the lookout. Yep. Told you.
Let's see some blood! It's a massacre and no one's getting out alive!
teach you.
I like these knives.
I'll get on it.
I mean, the look of them. I have no idea if their stats are good, but...
Now is better than later.
Ooh. I can cover my horrible head. Yeah. So just check, see if this is actually working. Looks like it should be. Check and make sure it pops up on the screen. Okay. Now, hold on. Show my chat appearance. Post chat, scroll. So maybe it doesn't show up on the stream out of these settings. It shows up on the side, as long as I can see it, I guess, but we'll see how that goes. Here's spiders.
I see a trap.
Hang on, I'm busy. This is plenty. Should get customized Hamlin. Could be twins, have opposite hair colors or something.
I see a trap. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
It's you just. Goddamn.
Now is better than later.
Attitude problem. Dark spawn shield.
I see a trap.
Yep.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Why do you say that? Why do you say that? I'm saying that. Also, I'm.
Get on. Got it.
Okay.
I see a trap.
Can you get you a ladder so you can get off my back? It's the police, I'm sorry. Got all accomplices. I've been admitting all of my crimes through codes on this secretly the entire time. Mostly murder. But don't worry, because if you knew the victims, you'd be like, oh, okay, I get it. You know. Well, hello. Can I zoom in? I cannot. Nope. Can't tell much about him. Human? Elf? I don't know. Won't let me go first person or anything.
I can't believe this. You recognize this statue, don't you? Back when our people lived in Arlathan, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was lost. This looks like human architecture, with the statue of our people. Can these ruins date back to the time of Arlathan? I'd never have guessed ancient elves might have lived here. With humans.
Sure about those guys with us. I don't think that was an option, though. Ah. Well, okay. So we'll be on the other side anyway. Now, it's because I did the city up one before this. And I know what happens when it's around. So, you have to kill them. Oh! Oh, hey! I just took you for a dead guy.
Are those walking corpses? This place is haunted.
Yeah, no shit. Does that fade away at some point, or do we just kind of not go back there? Okay, cool, cool. Oh, fuck. The guy from, the food. You're the sloth guy. Blank?
By the creators. What was that thing?
Porcupine bear. Very
This
fine.
place makes me nervous. I suppose so. Hey, weren't you supposed to be assisting Master Verathorn today?
No.
How did you end up coming with me? Me too. Even if you are a better hunter than I am. Let's just find whatever's here and get out. We can talk later.
I'll get on it.
Short pose. Stop that. Yeah. I'm too weak. But we can match. Or you can wear it. Can't you? Nah, you look cooler than me. It's unacceptable. Alright. Oh. Could I wear it if I buffed that up enough? Possibly. We're doing this instead. Sure. Dual weapons, that's what we're doing now. Yeah.
You aren't going to leave without taking a closer look at the mirror, are you?
What, mirror?
I will. This is the only thing we've seen here that isn't broken. I wonder what this writing is for. Maybe this isn't... Hey, did you see that? I think something moved inside the mirror. Hold on, I just want to know what it is. Don't you see it? There it is again.
Oh yeah.
Can you feel that? I think it knows we're here. I just need to take a closer look.
Bad idea.
It's showing me places. I can see some kind of city. Underground.
You're gonna get mind raped.
And there's a great blackness. It saw me. Help! I can't look away!
Hold it.
Can you hear me? I am very sorry.
Did resolution suddenly drop to crap? Because it looks like it did.
You're awake. You've the god's own luck, Lethaline. You're back at camp. Everyone is worried sick about you. How do you feel?
Okay, it looks like suddenly the stream took a crap. Why, though? The output still looks fine on this end. Are they all gonna be like this? What is it about streaming that's apparently such a hard-to-master technology? Yeah, it looks like it's still... Why, though? Hang on a sec. You know, I was feeling good about this one. Panda Protection Service is suddenly taking up a lot of CPU. Why is that? Stop that. Stop that. Is it any better now? Doesn't look like it. Of course, it's still perfect on my screen, but I don't know why Twitch 2 is the only one that has the same video on your screen as what's actually being broadcast. Because, like, there's well, I guess there's no real point in like showing my screen or anything because it will also be all wonky, but like it looks frozen on the website. Yep. But still going full on the game on the output screen, which means the output screen is again useless as an indicator. Why would you even have that? Is it still streaming at all? Oh, nope, now it's back. Why and how? Why and how is what I want to know. What changed? What's the fuck mothering difference? Well, alright, well. Okay, so, mirror blew up. I guess this is someone different, I think? Yeah, this is Finneral instead of Tamroth or whatever. Yeah. Tamlin.
We don't know. The Shem who brought you here saw no sign of him. A Shem brought you back 2 days ago. You don't remember him? He was a Grey Warden and appeared out of nowhere with you slung over his shoulder. You were delirious with fever. He said that he found you outside a cave in the forest, unconscious and alone. He left you here and ran off again. The Keeper's been using the old magic to heal you. She wants to talk to you too. Stay here. I'll get her.
Cool, cool, cool.
I see you are awake, Dalan. It is fortunate Duncan found you when he did. I know not what dark power held you, but it nearly bled the life from you. It was difficult even for my magic to keep you alive.
Well, thanks for doing it.
If he encountered the same thing you did? Yes. The Grey Warden said he found you alone outside a cave, already stricken. Duncan thought there may have been darkspawn creatures inside the cave. Is that true?
Are skeletons darkspawn?
Walking corpses? Dark magic, but not darkspawn. I know not what the other creatures might have been. What else did you find? What is the last thing you remember? A mirror. And it caused all this? I have never heard of such a thing in all the lore we have collected. I was hoping for answers when you woke, but there are only more questions. And Tamlin remains missing. He is more important than any lore in these ruins. If he is as sick as you were, his condition is grave. Duncan returned to the cave to search for darkspawn, but we cannot rely on him to look for Tamlin as well. We must go ourselves, and quickly.
Let's go quickly.
Do you feel well enough to show us the way, Dalan? Without you, we will not find it. I am relieved to hear it. I am ordering the clan to pack the camp so we can go north. Take Merrill with you to the cave. Find Tamlin if you can, but do it swiftly. Go quickly, for Tamlin's life hangs in the balance. Master Island can help you. Go to him and ask to see his stock. When Tamlin's life is at stake? Very well.
I thought it's been like 2 days. Come on.
He seemed honorable, and his care for your safety speaks well of him. I trust my judgment. He said he'd been looking for our clan, and had a hint of our whereabouts. As I said, you were fortunate. It is possible he sought a volunteer to join their order. Indeed. The Grey Wardens once consisted of the best from all races. I know of no Dalish joining them since the days of the Darkspawn Wars, however.
Special.
It would be a great honor, though I don't know why any Dalish would choose such a life. Regardless, he has not asked. They are the best and most noble of all races, Dalen. Few can achieve their standards. Not quite, Dalen. After they defeated the Darkspawn long ago, the Grey Warden's numbers diminished greatly over the centuries. It seems the humans have little use for them if Darkspawn aren't actively raising their lands. I suppose the thought of Darkspawn returning one day did not occur to them. The Grey Warden thinks so. A war may be in the offing. If so, we must get as far away from it as possible.
Makes sense.
Let the humans fight their battles, as we must fight our own. Then do not tarry. Find Tamlin quickly.
Alright.
Remember that Tamlin needs your help. The old tomes say Darkspawn come in as many varieties as surface creatures. They also say that many Darkspawn are seen only during what the humans call a blight. Perhaps your bear monster was one of those. They are mostly boogeymen, used to frighten human children. In modern times, they are rarely seen on surface lands. But rumor holds that great numbers dwell in the ancient tunnels of the Draganland, the dwarves. They obliterate all that is in their path. Like a plague of locusts, they spread disease and misery when they come to the surface. An event to be feared, without doubt. They destroyed the last horde of Darkspawn to threaten the surface centuries ago. It doesn't mean they extinguished them all.
Because they retreat to Mordor and breed.
Darkspawn are filthy, diseased beasts that taint the very air around them. The Grey Wardens seem to think your illness came from this taint. Since you did not meet any Darkspawn, I don't see how that could be. No doubt he was mistaken. Darkspawn are savage, uncultured creatures, more akin to locusts than men. They may have befouled the cave, but they did not build what is there. From the Warden's description, it may have been a temple devoted to an old god. Should we return, I may see it for myself. Then do not tarry. Find Tamlin quickly.
Okay. Am I supposed to get Merrick?
That Shemlin was a Grey Warden. They are supposed to be great warriors.
So you have returned to us, Dalen. We are grateful you are whole and well.
So you should be. What were you two thinking, wandering into that cave without first coming to tell the Keeper? Once you saw what was inside, you should have returned. But you kept exploring, didn't you?
I suppose your youth can be forgiven. Sadly, Tamlin pays the price.
Losing you would be a terrible crime, Dalen. You belong to more than just yourself.
Or do you not remember? Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by sharing in the telling.
Sure, I'm not in any rush.
Come then. Help me as I go along. Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen? Yes. Slaves to a terrible empire. The humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery. They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants. And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands. To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart, until the day the Elvenon have a homeland once more. We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path.
Elvenon?
Thank you for your forbearance, Dalen. You remember both the tale and the Oath of the Dales perfectly. I will let you get back to your tasks. I pray you find Tamlin quickly. I've never heard of such a thing. But in the days of ancient Arlathan, we lived free and spread far across the continent. We were as varied as the Shemlin, though fewer in number. Perhaps some of us lived in caves then, but all knowledge from that era is lost. The one who brought you back? Very little. He seemed decent enough as humans go. As for Grey Wardens, they're heroes without a doubt. Members of our own clan joined their ranks in ages past. Now that's something I rarely hear. Of course.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. The Lost City. Before the Shemlin enslaved us, even before they came to this part of the world, our people lived in glorious Arlathan. Legends say that our ancestors were immortal, and we possessed magic the Shemlin could only dream of.
If your ancestors are immortal, why aren't they here?
When the humans enslaved us, they took away our language, our history, and our immortality. We quickened to the pace of life and retained nothing of ourselves. We were slaves for so long that even when we became free, there was little for us to recover. If books still exist, I do not know of them.
So is this place like a North and South America sort of thing, and like the humans came in and got all Catholic and like burned off the Aztec stuff, maybe? Is that what's going on?
Perhaps they have no choice. Dalish clans are scattered to the winds and rarely gather, which makes us difficult for any organized effort to destroy. And why bother? We have nothing they want. No land, no treasure, and we always move on, allowing no one to grow too angry with us. Some might see this as cowardly, but we are proud. We are the last, and we will survive. They remain in human cities, forgetting all they once had. We call them Flat Ears, but they differ little from their Shemlin masters. A few may return, but we must accept that they know nothing of the lore, or why we keep it. We can hope to find a new home one day, where the Dalish and the Flat Ears will build a land greater even than Arlathan. We shall teach the Flat Ears the lore they lost, and perhaps they will teach us to understand the Shemlen at last. That is the only way we shall truly live in peace.
Cool.
Then I'm sure you have much to do, unless you've other questions. Only that they eat living flesh, and lurk in underground tunnels, once ruled by the Dergenlen, the dwarves. In the last blight long ago, the Grey Wardens all but wiped them out. Should they return, all races will shudder. Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Okay. Now I know everything.
When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
Excellent.
Are you going to help look for Tamlin? Poor boy. Lost somewhere out there.
Nah, he's dead. Hey. Cool.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Fuck's sake, I'm you. Proper helmet. Too weak to wear a helmet? Come on. I did put all the points into text on purpose, I guess, but... Okay, so we got wagons, we got covered wagons that sort of look like boats. I like the design. Seems like way less efficient to build than just a wagon, but, you know. That's okay. Who's you?
Is the Keeper sending you back to that cave to look for Tamlin? I want to go with you. Keeper Marathari probably won't approve, but I can help find Tamlin. Good. I'll follow you, just to make sure Meryl doesn't go running to the Keeper when you tell her I'm coming.
Hell yeah. Do you have any good stuff? Yeah, the same stuff that I do, looks like. Except... no. Exactly the same stuff I do. Alright. Oh, that's fine. Okay. It's kind of funny looking wagon. Alright, alright.
I miss Tamlin. I want him to come home.
Why would the Keeper call for a move so early? We were not expecting to leave for weeks.
Haunted Mirror. Long story.
That Shemlin was a Grey Warden. They are supposed to be great warriors.
We were sure we'd lose you last night.
Marin?
Anathara, it's good to see you recovered. They fare well. The Keeper called for the clan to move on, and they will be ready to take us. One is heavy with calf, but it shouldn't be a problem. May I ask of Tamlin's fate? Some say the clan will leave before we find him. The Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry. At least they won't be crying over you. They are quite fond of you. I admire them for their strength and pride. They are equals, not servants like the Shemlin horses. At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return.
So these are challah, like the bread? Like the Jewish sort of egg bread thing? Cool horns. Your statue. Do we carry a statue around with us all the time, or is that just like a... Hunter, Ilan. What's your deal?
I'm glad you've recovered. Once we find Tamlin, we can concentrate on the journey northward.
Thank you for the bow, Master Island. It is light and sturdy, much better than the one I made last year.
You are more than welcome. My father made it and used it in battle against the Claim tribes.
I will carry it with honor.
Yeah.
One of my own crafting, perhaps?
Give me one.
It may not have a history, but you'll provide one for it soon enough.
Hell
yes?
yeah.
Of course. Take whatever you need.
Okay. Oh, hey, Run for I can't quite see your whole name. You can customize your little avatar guy if you've got a mind to. It's there's a little window on my channel, I think, but you can choose their helmets and stuff. It's kind of entertaining. Helmets and legs and capes and whatnot. Do we want any of this? Dalfanu, can't use it. Can't use it. He's so weak. Okay. Can't do none of that then.
Search parties have been looking for Tamlin since the Grey Warden brought you back. No luck so far.
Yeah, he's dead.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
For God's sakes. No one's telling you to do anything. I'm you. Pole and Juno.
Hello there. I don't think we've met.
How the heck could we not have met? There's like 9 of us.
Ah, it's good you're well. You weren't here when Paul arrived, were you?
Oh, never mind.
I've heard of you. Everyone is talking about you and the other missing hunter. A Grey Warden brought you back here. That obvious, is it? I just found your camp a couple of days ago. A lucky thing. I heard rumors in a nearby human village that a Dalish camp was close, and I hope to find your hunters in the forest.
You were fortunate I didn't shoot you, Paul. I thought you were a Shem, and a bandit at that. You're not the first city elf to rejoin his people. I'm sure you'll find life among us more satisfying than with the Shems, if no less harsh.
In the alienage, we hear terrible stories about the Dalish. They aren't true, right?
Which ones?
Ha! That's funny. It is funny, right? You don't actually do that.
Yeah, just how Aztec are we? Are we metal elves or just like, hang on, the woods elves? What is this? Where's Merrick? A shawl? I don't think that's the one.
Creators, it is so good to see you whole and well. I was so worried.
Anathara.
All that time you were ill, the Keeper didn't know if you were going to live or die. I've been outside the Keeper's tent the whole time. I have never been so relieved as when I heard you would pull through. What happened? Everyone says Tamlin may be dead.
Yeah, probably.
That's awful. He's been a good friend to you since you were fledglings. You must be more careful. Your mother and father, may they rest in peace, would be horrified to see you take such risks. What happened to them is a sad tale, and it's in the past. Reopening old wounds benefits no one.
Tell me about my character.
You've much to do tonight with Tamlin still missing. I will tell you another time.
Steal that. Darmisan. Can't use it, too weak. Fenrirel, he's with me. Hunter.
Losing Tamlin would be a bad sign.
I'm glad you survived.
He's one of our most promising
Losing
hunters.
2 of our young would be a great blow to the clan.
That's Merrick. What's up there? Okay, I see where I am.
Can we trust this Grey Warden? How do we know he didn't hurt Tamlin?
When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
As you should.
The Keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time. Less than I'd like to. I know some of our old magic, as the Keeper does, and I'll know about these relics if I see them. The Keeper isn't sending me to collect anything, however. We're worried about Tamlin.
So I think she's a character in the second game, right? Except she's like... all the elves look ridiculous in the second game, and she has like a Welsh accent or something. But same face tats, maybe?
Enough to pique my interest, and my concern. You can explain the rest on the way. That depends on the Keeper. I thought we're supposed to go alone. What? I don't believe you. Are you trying to get me into trouble with the Keeper?
Damn.
I should decide whether I'm willing to risk it or not.
Go tell the Keeper that, then. I'm not making the Keeper angry with us for putting him in danger. Go ask her first. You're back. Are you ready to go now?
Yep.
What about Fenrirel? You didn't think I'd notice him?
I'm coming to help. Tamlin's my friend too.
We were supposed to go alone. Have you asked the Keeper about this?
Yes.
What? I don't believe you.
Okay, so it's
Are
not
you
like
trying to get me into trouble with the Keeper?
So I can
I should decide whether I'm willing to risk it or not.
Go tell the Keeper that, then. I'm not making the Keeper angry with us for putting him in danger. Go ask her first.
I see you have not left with Merrill yet. Is there something you need? Fenrirel? Are you certain? I'm already putting Merrill at risk. I don't want to lose you too.
I want to help, Keeper. If we can find Tamlin, it's worth the risk.
Very well, then. You have my permission. And thank you for asking for it.
First thing we thought to do. We would never do such a thing without your permission. How do I go back there? Past the statue, through the tree, towards the giant glowing triangle. Right.
You're back. Are you ready to go now? What about Fenrirel? You didn't think I'd notice him?
We asked. The Keeper has given her leave.
Then let us make haste while daylight lasts.
Narc. Okay. This is where we kill those guys. Wait a sec. I can just like... So 5, 4, 6. Just yeah, screw eyes.
What were those things? Were those Darkspawn? I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before? What would Darkspawn have to do with our people? The stories say our Lathan fell long before the Darkspawn appeared. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Let's hope we don't find any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight?
You do look quite pale, now that Meryl's mentioned it.
Nothing. Forget I said anything. Let's go.
How would they dare? I'm the prettiest elf in the history of time. Look at me, that's the picture of health. No elf has ever looked so good. Orcs. Shiny orc. Orc with health poultice. Better yet.
I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here? The Grey Warden said he was returning to the cave. Perhaps this is his camp. If so, he's not here now. And we've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that?
Let's shoot it.
Exactly. The forest is too... still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural.
Let's shoot it.
Would they come outside the cave? That would not be good.
That's an understatement.
The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
Oh, it's not far. It's... We got the thing that... Oh! Oh! Okay, wow. Okay, well, if we're gonna be like that...
For the Dale!
For you.
She's like a mage, but she's not in a circle. It's different from the Dalish, maybe? So how come you can't be a mage with the Dalish origin instead of the circle origin? Because they're clearly round, but like that wasn't an option. If you're a mage, you gotta go circle. Because the first one, Alathiel, the mage elf I was playing, said she was raised in the alienage, but like, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Oh, I almost forgot. What do you have? To enter mage's robes, you can wear... They was trying to match everyone. +1 mana regeneration, armor 3, armor 0. Nah, I don't like it. Do I have extra boots? I don't. Oh wait. There you go. Sorry about your feet.
So these are the ruins. Interesting. They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about. Still, even if he's here somewhere, we need to find his body. Let's just pray we're wrong.
Yep, probably. Never happens, but what if? Only I could be wrong, just like once. Dead orcs. Bring me. Okay.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Alright, you know, we have enough of this stuff, so I want to keep that splint mail in case it's good for something later. Okay. How do we get through here?
All right.
We have to go all the ways around. Some clever devils already disarmed all the traps, though. Let's
see what you're made of! You won't know what hit you!
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
No one's on your back. Why are you like this?
Got it. You're gonna regret this! Have at you!
This one. Okay, okay. Whoops. Whoops.
Got it. We have to get past these things! Someone's going to fall, and it sure won't be me! You bit off more than you can chew! We have to get past these things! Now that's the way!
I did. All me. I'm a hero. Hey, Duncan.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered. I would have, had I not been battling them myself. Not all the kills here were yours, as you can see. My name is Duncan, and it's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
And Darana Tishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
And I am Fenarel. Did you come here alone, human? Battling all those creatures?
Yes, though I must admit you took a great deal of pressure off me. Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger.
Nope, nope, nope.
So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror. I see. That's unfortunate. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it.
Aww.
It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume. The Darkspawn are drawn to the mirror. Do you want to lead them to your clan?
I do not fear this sickness. The Keeper knows how to cure it.
She may have weakened it, but she cannot cure it. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see.
Ah, is that why I'm pale? Pale? Pale?
Confirm it with your keeper later if you like. For now, we must deal with the mirror. It is a danger. It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure. There is nothing we can do. Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now, unaided. Through your Keeper's healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die. But Tamlin has no chance. Trust me when I say that he is gone. Now we should return. The Darkspawn would have taken it.
Why would they take his body? Not to eat it, I hope.
Darkspawn are evil creatures, and it's best to leave it at that. I'm sorry.
Gross.
If you prefer, I can wait outside while you look around, but I assure you, he will not be here. I suggest, however, leaving sooner rather than later. You are sick, whether you feel it or not, and it does you no good to linger. As you wish. I will see you back at camp.
Because maybe there's treasure. What about treasures? Like this. Scale armor that I probably can't wear. Yeah. Or a dead Tamlin? No. Dead skeletons? Alright. Was that worth the delay of walking all the way back? Probably not. Nothing else in here. If I catch up with Duncan, can I do a cutscene and get us out of here? Oh. Oh. Someone's stepping on spikes. Not waiting. Foe to attack.
I'm relieved you have returned, and I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him? I see. Meryl, what about the mirror? Did you bring anything back?
I can answer that, Keeper. I destroyed the mirror.
I intended to use it to find a cure for this mysterious illness. I trust you had good reasons for your actions.
There is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel then, Duncan. Meryl, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper. Right away.
Dalen, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure. Tell Harin Pyvel what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
Which one's Pyvel? And wasn't Pyvel a character on Game of Thrones? That one's Pyvel. Of the giant white triangle.
So you return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost to us? Even if he's not, we must leave soon. To think I'd live to see this. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to place one last kiss upon your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence. Of course. We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin. The creators must come to guide him to the beyond. Tell the Keeper, it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on.
Cool.
We shall sing for him anyway, and pray he does not suffer. I ask only one thing, if I may. This Grey Warden. You have met him now, yes? Is he a good man?
I don't know.
Interesting. What is it he talks to the Keeper about, I wonder? Perhaps you should go and ask. Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Okay. Not Thudari. That was fast.
Your Keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that concerns you. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden. Everything, I'm afraid. The Darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that. But it means joining us.
Weird.
This is not simply charity on my part. I would not offer this if I did not think you had the makings of a Grey Warden. Let me be clear. You will likely never return here. We go to fight the Darkspawn, a battle that will take us far from your clan. But we need you, and others like you.
A great army of Darkspawn gathers in the south. A new blight threatens the land. We cannot outrun this storm. Long ago, the Dalish agreed to aid the Grey Wardens against a blight should that day arrive. We must honor that agreement. It breaks my heart to send you away, as it would to watch you die slowly from this sickness. This is your duty, and your salvation.
I welcome you to the Order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, Dalen. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go?
Yeah. Oh, no.
We have much ground to cover, but I cannot deny you that. Say your farewells. Then we must be off.
Come then, Dalen. Before the Creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
It's just gonna be sad. I can't deal when things are sad. Okay. A little more action than the other ones.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. You are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess remarkable skill and honor.
Well, that's nice.
To be fair, your people can be a bit standoffish. Not that I blame them, of course. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. So some believe, but I disagree. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Yes, we should proceed with the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The Joining is what will cure you of the suffering your tainted blood surely brings you. If it had been possible, I would have done it before now. It is a secret, and it is not a simple antidote. The Joining is what will make you a Grey Warden. The Joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
Okay.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
All right. Okay, so that's the Dalish elves. I think the only one we haven't done yet is Dwarven Conqueror. Cool. Don't know if I'm up for another one today. Be like another hour and a half, give or take. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it good for today. But good news, I got OBS working, so from now on I can actually stream Dragon Age without having to constantly log in and out. So that's cool. I'll be doing this more later. I'll try it out on Elder Scrolls for a little while. It's probably not going to work, but what if it did? Fuck it. Okay. Till next time, thanks for tuning in. I don't have a sign-off.